caller? Do we know what's going on with them?
Over here on Brookledge Street in Dorchester. A pretty large tree fell across the street there. Looks like they got some down power lines as well. So,
All right, 104, I'm sending the call back down again. So we'll
see what they got.
see if everything all set there.
Boston Fire Department just gave it the all clear in their part. Waiting for Boston Public Works. Let's take a look at how big this tree is.
Can you just step on the side of the tank, please? Thank you.
I'm not too sure how much damage that car has there. They said it was a pretty loud crash. I think that trunk might be sitting on the hood of that car right there. Looks like it. Can't quite tell from here. That's the root there. You guys can't make that out, but looks like it uprooted from there. Took me probably several hours for Boston Public Works to come out, but at least you get an idea. It's a pretty decent sized tree there. Stretched across Brookledge Street in Dorchester. Like I said, they say some power lines came down. I don't see the power lines, but allegedly there's some power lines that came down with that tree. If I can identify them, I'll let you guys know. This place does have power, so let's see. I do see the area where the wires would come from, but I don't see the wires. So let's take a quick look around and see what else we see.
We're Adam Roberts. The caller wants to make themselves known. You work on the call back. Okay.
Harry 47, Adam Roberts.
Yo, I didn't hear nothing, yo. I was upstairs in La La Land. She was like, hey, I think a tree fell in your car. I'm like, what?
Yeah, 104 call informed to come out.
Yo, nigga. I know you probably was told already, but this is cool.
The full water bottle and she's 5 months pregnant, so she wants to get checked out.
Okay.
Butt checker. too. Good looking night, man. Appreciate it. Yep. Right, man. You too. Thanks again.
Yeah, that car looked like he got the blunt of it. And it's kind of hard to say how much, but it's kind of hard to say. All right, I know Boston Public Works is going. It's going to take a while for him to show up, but I don't see the actual wires that they're talking about. I guess people coming through that. They're cutting through that side, coming over. But it's interesting though. The grounds are very wet and soft, and with the amount of rain and the little bit of wind we got, it's a combination of a disaster. The fire department's on the other side over there. They're just evaluating the situation, I guess.
4-7.
Yes, I just spoke with Carla. She said she's where the vehicles pull up
I
in the
mean,
emergency room.
this car has
Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to say.
On
Like,
the inside, she'll be on
it's a pretty big tree though, that's for sure. Fire department is further down, if you can see their truck, but it's almost towards Humboldt Ave area. Let me put the light on this so you can see what I'm talking about. How big this. Probably can't see it that well.
You can cancel the police. Continue EMS.
Cancel, please. Can you EMS?
Alright guys, you get to see a large tree that fell down on Brookledge Street. Like I said, it's going to be several hours before Boston Public Works come out here. I doubt that they got a fast response for a tree removal.
No ETA, brother.
Normally, if it's a small tree, the fire department will cut it up and move it to the side. But because this tree is pretty big, you know, to get the parks department out here with the proper machinery and everything.
You know his real name, his last name, his first name, his something. Duddy. What he look like? What is he? Where's he from? Trini? He's Trini? I think he's older. He's an older guy. Big, like kind of tall and little.
I still haven't seen any down power lines. I don't know if they're cable lines or power lines. Maybe just could be a power line to this house right here. This is the only house that looks like it don't have power to it. That's the only house on the block that doesn't have any lights whatsoever. It could be that. I have to walk on the other side and see. But allegedly there's some down power lines. Can't see none from here, but that's the spot where the connector would be. You guys can see it, right? You can't really see with the sun, with the light up there. Still trying to see if I see it down lines. It could be on the other side too. There is the other side. Maybe I can come from the other direction and see that side as well.
Fox 982. 92. Can you put me in the code 19 on Southampton Street, please?
Sounds like the Then I said, let me come out because they went on to come out. Oh,
I think the down lines are on the other side. I'll see if I can get on the other side and show you what I think I see on the other side over there. Alright guys. We're on the other side of Brookledge. The engine 24 over here standing by. Take a quick walk down the street and see what we got from this side. It's a little walk down, not too bad. I believe the report was 2 feeders to a house are down, like 2 individual feeders to a house. So we'll keep our eyes out for any overhead wires that could be dangling.
Engine 24.
Engine 24.
Riot is 42 and 44 Brookledge.
Try SC 42 and 44 Brookledge. 2317.
Allegedly 4244. See what they got. This might be an all-nighter, one of those 8-hour things, so that's kind of hard to say.
Our alarm, ladder 24 is clear of our cover, shut back quarters.
435.
Clear your cover and back in quarters. 2318.
So can you pass by 1442 Dot Ave for a 2-car MVA, no injuries? I got it.
I guess that's one of the wires right there. You can see it draped across the sidewalk. Looked like it pulled down that gutter when it came down. There's a, I don't know if you can see that gutter on the side of the house there. I could pull that gutter down. So it looked like they still have power, but it detached from the wall, the house. So This greenhouse and this house right here, the two houses that the wires got pulled down. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but they're laid across the lawn there. So you got some live wires laid across the lawn there. That's actually not a gutter, that's a conduit. So that's the conduit that the drip loop attaches to the house. That's what that is. So that's a drip loop right there, and that's a drip loop over there. And those are the wires going across. So that's like a big operation there. It's a pretty big operation.
Come on over there. We'll get your primary in a second. So could you head over to 8 Woodrow Ave, come in for 8 rounds there? Or 6 rounds, shot spot activation. Charlie 411 headed.
He's not going to be able to move that car.
411 Ave.
That car's not going to be able to move.
Hang out to
If he move that car, he's not the smartest guy in the world. I wouldn't. There's a power wire right underneath it. Plus there's the tree on the side of it.
Still getting further information for that. It's going to be at 60 New England Ave. Caller heard about 9 rounds there. If I can get somebody else to detour over there too.
It's not the safest thing to do, that's for sure. Plus the power wire is on top of the hood.
This is all branches and all blocked off.
The caller stated that it believes that it may have came from a purple truck.
It's up to him, but I wouldn't do it.
It's gonna be
You could do it, but it's best to be safe than sorry.
For 60 New England Ave. 411, slide in.
The good thing there's no puddles of water out here. We'll all be in trouble.
Send it down.
He wants to move this gray car. Like, theoretically he could, but he have to get those branches out of the way. He have to cut at least half those branches out the way.
All right, a couple of calls come in. Yeah, 6 Ferndale. Another one just came in for 121 Norfolk Street. A couple of calls come in there. All right, if I can have somebody head into 121 Norfolk Street. It's going to be for college stating that there's a bullet hole in the kitchen. Charlie PS, Charlie Detectives.
People shooting rounds off already in the city.
Yep, Charlie, none West. What's the address of the house that was hit? Channel Go 1, send it down.
Okay, that's what we have. Power lines down.
This is Charlie 435. I'm on Washington Street behind a Honda Pilot. He just ran a red light. I believe he has something to do with this call.
Yep, just keep it to the location.
We're going down Armadine. License plate 4 Alpha X-Ray Victor 58. I'll try to call back.
901.
I've been watching the radios 435, your location. Keep me updated with your location.
Call out that car.
Call on the vehicle there.
K1, stand by. Stand by. We're pulling up on Armadine right now.
All right, pull it up on Armadine. Are we behind the vehicle or?
Stand by. I'll let you know what's up.
So you guys, you see these kind of wires on the ground.
At 41 Armadine. Slow it down coming in. We got a couple of units.
Those are the power lines that feed
Are we with the vehicle?
electricity to the house. There's another set of lines over there as well. And you guys can make it.
Okay, does that vehicle stop? Are we behind the vehicle?
It stopped.
Alright, off at 21 Armandine. And again, can we have somebody head over to 124 Norfolk for the ballistics there?
So they literally just pulled it from the building. The good thing is that the power is still on, so they're probably unaware that their electricity is compromised. I'm not too sure. Eversource might put that back up on the pole. They may have to have the electrician actually secure it properly, but somebody's gonna. Once they get the tree out the way, the Eversource might be able to put that back up on the building. Hey guys. Hey guys, I'm gonna get ready to head up out of here. I'm not gonna hang around for the removal of the tree. It's gonna be quite a while before they come out here and cut that tree down.
Santander Bank, correct?
Yeah, also she said across from the Chase Bank. She's very hard to understand.
104, following the ambulance to BMC.
I'm not too sure who that is. Like there's a truck that just arrived over there. Look like could be Eversource, maybe.
Have it. I'll try to call back.
Maybe it's Eversource.
You say it's 141?
For the ballistics, it's going to be 121 Norfolk Street.
How's it going, buddy? All right. Yeah, that's look like Eversource. They probably disconnect the power and wrap the coil up in one spot. That's all they can do at this point. Well, they may be left out of power for the rest of the night. Either or, right? One or the other. Either they try to put it back on the building or disconnect it and coil in one up in the. Yeah, I'm about to come to the other side. I don't know. We'll see what he does. We'll hang around for a little bit. That's where the connection is. If you guys can make it out, like right there's the connection. So he's gonna go survey the area and see what he can do. Yeah.
Brace to Bravo 102.
Yeah, 102.
Yes, sir. You guys are clear?
Yeah, we're clear.
Okay, cool. Could you take a ride by 5 Vine, apartment number 3? It's going to be 4 callers stating that their brother's in DCF custody. However, they're at the mom's house at 5 Vine, not supposed to be in contact with her.
Either way, it's going to be a process.
Jabal, Marquise, Hispanic male, rest of the info's in the call.
Yep, we got it.
Thank you, sir.
Drunk and a female here talking crazy. So
If you disconnect the power, then they're going to be out of power for the duration of the night until they get someone to do it up.
Yeah, did you get a call from
Either way, I
121
wouldn't.
Norfolk?
Well, it's a catch-22.
Yes, I did, sir.
You know, I guess you wait till the tree company come here
Ringing
first,
the bell.
and then once they cut the tree down, then you can start working on the electrical. Because he can't pull those wires up with that tree in the way, that's for sure. Maybe this one he could, but the other one he definitely can't.
Tango, go 515, Ocean Oregon, evening.
Good evening.
Can't even get the bucket truck in there because the tree's in the way.
Engine 24 calling.
Engine 24.
We have Eversource. Do you have an ETA on the EPW for the tree?
You can disregard it. It's going to be a B2.
It's gonna be interesting.
I have it, thank you.
Thanks.
Source. Negative on the ETA for PW.
And the call is coming out.
Ladder 1.
Answering ladder 1.
We're returning 553.
553. 2330.
The only thing is they're gonna need electricity today. Yeah, I think you guys go No, not when it comes to that.
Engine 16.
So I'll just.
Level 516.
They're gonna be without food.
516, guys.
kind of figure that.
I don't know from Little League accident at Capian Street, Norfolk.
Yeah, just came in on my end if I can get a unit to clear up.
2331.
So they're gonna be out of power for the rest of the night. It's gonna be very tough to get electrician in this time of night to get your. Not saying you can't, you could, but now you got to get a truck, a ladder, or something to get up there and connect the drip boot back together
It's
again.
going to be number 6.
I mean, it's gonna be at least 24 hours before you get someone up there.
People down at the other motor vehicle stop. Can we get one of the cars that's not blocked in? One of those offices.
So he's gonna.
Truck.
So he's gonna get the truck and come up the other end, and he's gonna disconnect the line from the pole. Once he get the truck over there, he could disconnect that feeder. I think it's like some lugs that tie into it. You just get your ratchet and take off the 3 lugs, and you're good to go.
All right, that unit headed for 640.
In front of 9 Ferndale, Mass Road 9.
So he leave all that probably spooled up in the corner over there, tape it off, and leave it up in a spool, and then when they get the pole put back up on the wall, they can call Eversource to put the power back up to the line.
Yep, we got it.
And that's a pretty good
Channel 1 Adam Rob Ferndale.
it's a pretty good yank. Just about right.
Charlie 421.
2-1.
So you available?
Took out some cable wires too.
Right now. What do you got?
Just that NVA there. I got the 516.
Yeah, pulled out a couple of cable wires as well.
59 Norfolk.
The most concern is the electrical.
Okay, I'll try to make it. I'll give you a buzz.
Be interesting.
And an additional unit here also for 40 School Street coming in for alarm there. Municipal to Boston on channel 3.
Municipal in Boston.
So good.
Yeah, for that alarm at 40 School at the home, you can cancel it. Just opened up. Engine 16.
All right, perfect. I have that. Thank you.
All parties are denying any injuries. You can cancel EMS.
What activity going on?
560, you have a unit coming to this location?
We'll hang around till we do the disconnect. That takes about probably 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes max.
All right, 516, I'll try to free somebody up there. They tied in there.
And I can't see where they tie in at. I see where one ties in. I can't see where the other one ties in at.
Tango 515, you can send down Ferndale. I'm heading to that. The 516 is off of the accident.
Yep, I was talking to him. I have that 515, I'll send it down.
But they both tie in the same location. That's what it looks like. Looks like they both tie in right there. Here he comes now. Gonna work his magic on the disconnect.
Third-party call states his mother texted him, asked to send the police to the location. His mother didn't say what was going on. He tried calling, texting, got no response.
He just lost one phase. Took off one phase of the house already. He just clipped it. Took off the second phase. So people are gonna start coming outside now. Now we just gotta take off the neutral.
I get that point. Yes, her name is Maya Tavares. Show me that. Tango Hole 1. So do you have a call for an MBA roll call?
And there goes the neutral. So all that's pretty much done. The best thing you do now is coil that up and leave it on the sidewalk, and then they figure it out later on. Wrap some tape on it, call it a day. He was checking the top wire to make sure there's no nicks on there. You know, if there's any nicks on that top wire, sometimes you get some arcing and sparking in the future. So those people are out of power for the rest of the night. And it's gonna be tough to get an electrician to come out here and throw that pole back up on the building and tie everything back in. Even if you do all that, you still gotta call Eversource back out to do the main connection over there. So.
Mother, do you have her phone number from the son? Yes, I see it there. I'll call it now. I guess he tried several times to no avail. 4 around now. Appreciate it. Take that 85, no answer on the callback.
Alright, good. None of the mailboxes have that last name and not getting any luck with the buzzers.
That's about all he can do at this moment anyway. Disconnect it, make it safe.
Harry 415 Spring, Ocean Spring, up the next.
You know?
Fox 630, 331, 8 boy, Ocean Frank, good night.
Have a good night.
Charlie 982. 982. And make sure we get 26s from everyone who responded to the shots fired call.
Oh, you just responded to the shots fired. Calling our line to put on your 426.
Bravo 14 clear the Ocean Frank, have a good night.
Alright, so that's what they have. Supposed to be ISD inspector coming out here, electrical inspector. He probably just write it up and say they gotta have licensed electrician. The thing about it, they have just so you know, they have solar panels on the roof, just so you know. So that could energize that circuit. Just so you know. You might have to cut that rapid shutdown on the solar panels. That might backfeed into that. See that solar panel wire? That could backfeed into that light, that fixture. If they got a solar panel set up like that, that'll backfeed into that wire going the other way.
433, Ocean North.
You gotta hit the rapid shutdown on there. If not, somebody's gonna get electrocuted. You're gonna hit the rapid shutdown on the solar panels. Because if daylight comes and those solar panels get energized, guess what? It's gonna cross feed over.
585 Columbia Road.
I know that because we installed a couple of those throughout the city of Boston, and I know exactly how those things work. And those things are DC rather than AC, so it's a little bit different. DC current and AC current is two different ball games. And a lot of times, you know, you got to really know how DC works. It's very dangerous. All you need is some sunlight to hit those solar panels on that roof, energize that circuit. It's going to start turning the meter backwards, and guess what happens? Boop, right into the grid. But guess what? There's no grid. So then they get wires coming out, sparking coming out the other side over there. That's if you want a real strict, I think Pennsylvania have a pretty strict electrical code out there. It might be stricter than Massachusetts, believe it or not. Other than that, you know, they're gonna just hang around and wait for the tree removal company, which may take several hours. And they got quite a few panels on that roof too, so that'll send a lot of power. If you guys can see the top of that roof, but there's quite a few solar panels up there that will send a lot of power back to that grid once it gets sunlight. This building over here doesn't have any, so I don't. But this one here, and years ago they didn't put the shutdowns on the outside of the house. They put them on the inside of the house, which made it more dangerous. Because sometimes if you're fighting a fire and you didn't know there was DC current and you thought you killed the power to the street, you still have electrical power feeding the building and not know it. But then you're really dealing with DC current rather than AC current, which is, you know, very dangerous when it comes to water and stuff too.
985. Was the text, did it say specifically this address, or did it?
All right, guys, I'm
say
getting ready to head up out of here.
here?
I just want to show you a little activity going on here on Brookledge Street. I think I gave you guys,
Said mother texted him and asked to send the police
you know,
to the above location.
enough footage to get an idea of what's going on.
Maybe she was outside of that.
I would like to hang around for the tree company, but I know they're going to take several hours, so we're not going to hang around for that. When you come to a situation like this, you always got to try to observe everything around you before you get involved in this, because everything is different. Every scenario is always different. So there's no two scenarios that are exactly the same. You just got to kind of survey the whole picture, identify what you're looking at, and then attack it the most safest way possible.
Bravo 433, I'm Adam Robert.
So that's all the, it's like I put some light on it so you can see these wires spooled up here. You really can't see it in the dark, but I kind of light it up a little bit so you can get an idea what he did over here. He, that's what he kind of shut it off there. And that's just all. So you need a new head too. The head is broke. Probably need a new PVC pipe, more likely. Other than that, definitely gonna need a new head on there. So that's they do have some 24-hour electrical companies that you could call that will come out. The price is obviously going to be a lot higher than you expect, but all depends how bad you want your electricity put back on. If you call them right away, they come out here within a couple of hours and, you know, send a crew out here and get it up and running.
Okay, you're probably right. I'll readjust this.
Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. Just want to show you what's going on in the city. I'll catch you guys on the next one.